Hi everyone, it's Claire back again. So I'm going to take a break from destashing and just have a look at the polishes that I've been enjoying wearing this month in January. What a miserable, horrible month it's been. The weather's been awful. It feels like there's about 86 days in January. It just seems like it goes on and on and on forever. And I can't wait for the spring. Anyway, here are the 7 polishes that I've been enjoying this month. I'm actually wearing one of them on my nails. You can probably guess, it's obvious which one it is. But I'm going to start from this end. This was at the beginning of the month. This polish I picked out because I'd done a favourites collection on the Oh So Shifty collection, which this one is from. So this is Starlight, and I think you can see in the bottle there just how multi-chrome, how shifty this polish is. And when I was swatching all the polishes, this one I needed to keep this on. It's absolutely beautiful. It looks predominantly like a deep fuchsia, but it shifts into so many different shades. And the brilliant thing about this particular polish, even though it's so shifty, it is actually a one coater. Absolutely love this one. So that's Starlight from the Oh So Shifty collection. This is actually quite an unusual lineup, so there are 2 reds in here, which is unusual for me, and some new polishes that have come into my collection, this being one of them. So this arrived with the polishes that I picked up with my Christmas vouchers, and it just looks as glorious on the nail as it does in the bottle. This is Actea from Polish for Days. This red is an old favourite. It looks a little bit brighter in the camera. It is more of a blood red, and it's called Throb Illamasqua. And I was talking to Polish Pony and we were talking about how many reds we had in our collection. Very few. Actually, if I am going to wear a red, it is usually around this time of year. My deep, vampy winter reds. This is a little bit bright for a wintry oxblood red, but I loved it anyway. It's a fantastic one coat formula for a red, and it didn't stain when I removed it. So yeah, it just reminded me of how much I love this polish. So that's Illamasqua Throb. And January was also the month that I managed to get my hands on some Princess nail lacquer. I've not gone through it. I've worn a couple of polishes from that haul. I haven't worn the green sparkly one yet, which I've put in my box to wear for the winter. But this is very, very pretty. This is Ballerina Sparkles. And considering it's a full coverage glitter, it's quite smooth. It doesn't have that horrible texture that some glitters do where the base just sinks underneath the glitters. This one is fantastic, and it's got a beautiful nudie pink. I just really, really enjoyed this one. That's Ballerina Sparkles from Princess Nail Lacquer. I actually wasn't sure about this when it arrived. I thought, oh, it's an unusual green. It's stuffed with multi-chrome flakes. It looks absolutely beautiful, but I wasn't sure what this type of green would look like on the nail, but I loved it. Absolutely loved it. It's more of it's kind of like a neutral green, if that makes sense. I think it's because it's stuffed with so many flakies, and you can see those sitting on the nail. It just looks absolutely fantastic. So that's Shamrock and Roll from Painted Polish. Now this is unusual. This is an old favourite, but I thought, you know what, I was shuffling my displays around with all the destashing that I'm doing, and I looked at my Zoyas and thought, no, actually I'm going to wear this. Beautiful. To me it looks like an oxblood, but I was actually looking at the description of this online, and it's described as a burgundy. Yeah, I suppose you could say so. I wore this for about 4 days. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And I was never really that keen on it when I first wore this. So that just goes to show you, and it's quite scary for a destasher, that sometimes you can have more of a connection with a polish that you've had in your collection for a while, even though at first glance you weren't so sure. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed wearing this one. Maybe it's just the time of year. So that's Claire from Zoya. And this is the polish, if you remember watching my Rainbow Connection haul, that just fell out of the packaging. I was so excited to wear it because of this pink shimmer. Just look at that, all those multi-chrome flakes. And this is what I'm wearing on my nails, my short stubby nails today. When I first put this on, I thought, oh no, this is going to be a polish for days that I'm not that keen on, because there are so many flakes in here that it actually has quite a porridgey consistency when it's going on the nails. It only needs 2 coats, or maybe 3 thin coats. But once I put a glossy top coat on, as you can see, it smooths it all over, and you can see that glowy pink. It's also got, I don't know if you can see that there, but it's got some shredded silver glitters as well. It's very busy, there's lots of stuff going on, but I can assure you that a glossy top coat just smooths everything over. So I really, even though I've only worn this today and it's the end of the month, I know that this is going to be a favourite neutral. Absolutely beautiful. So that's Vanilla Chai from Polish for Days. So those are my 7 for January. I just can't wait for January to end. I'm dying to get into February because I know it'll be a shorter month. The nights will start getting a bit lighter, and spring will be here soon. I also wanted to mention fellow UK YouTuber Hayleys Nails. I'll link Hayleys' channel below. She did a nail polish resolution, so it's new, fairly new, small channel, and she did some New Year's resolutions. She's so sweet, where she was hoping to get to 100 subscribers in 2020. I think she's at about 85 at the moment, and she also said that she wanted to reply to Instagram comments more often. So I sent a message on Instagram saying, if you respond to this comment, I'll give you a shout out on my channel, which she did. So this is a big shout out to Hayley and Hayley's channel. Go and check her out. She's so sweet, and she does lots of hauls, and she's into her nail art as well. So yeah, if you go over, leave a comment and just say that I said hello. And let me know what you've been wearing this month, what your favourites have been, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.